Hey there everyone, Maria Marquis here, and in this video we're going to talk about contains and matches, which allow you to get exactly what you're looking for from your tables. Let's start with matches. Matches allows us to say, does something equal this exactly? If so, show it to me. So here I've got a list of books, and notice I have their popularity. Now what I've done is I've made a little control up here at the top that allows me to filter that popularity so I can see the 1-star books, the 2-star books, 3, 4, 5. Now notice, when I choose the popularity 2, it only shows me the ones that have exactly 2 popularity, not more or less. That's because we're talking about matches, which means this matches this exactly. So how I did this is I actually filtered it using the matches formula. I say, hey Coda, look at that popularity in the table. Then I want to see the values that match this particular scale that I made right up here at the top. So matches is going to give me that 1-to-1. Now me personally, I like to use contains more often because it's a bit more flexible and allows me to get a little more nuanced in my requests. So the primary aspect of contains is you decide, all right, is this one value somewhere inside of there? Perfect. So let's take a look. I've got my genre column down here. And I want to do a contains formula to see every book that contains the genre fiction. So I've done this formula. I'm going to right click. What it says is it says, hey Coda, look at the library books table. Then filter where the genre contains, there's our good friend, fiction. And then count them. So I want to see 12 books. So that contains says, is fiction somewhere in the genre column? If so, show it to me. But contains has some little cousins that come along that we can also use to, again, get more specific in our request. Maybe I'm interested if a book contains both fiction and classic. If that's the case, I'll use contains all. I can actually make my request more detailed. Notice it's the same formula structure. Library books, filter, what I'm looking for. But I've just switched out contains with contains all. And I put the items that I'm interested in here separated by commas, so classic and fiction. Now, you might have certain situations where you want to see things that contain only one value. I'm not interested in fiction's other friends. I just want to see the books that only have fiction in their genre. Well, I right-click on that. It says, great, library books, filter, genre, and I just put in contains only, and again, then choose fiction, and then count. So now anything that has something other than fiction also included won't be part of my list. I also love contains text because sometimes you're just interested in, does this text column have these words? I need to know. If that's the case, you'll use contains text. You say, all right, Coda, look at the library books table, filter where the name contains the text. In this case, I'm choosing the, and I put it in quotation marks, and then I count it. So notice all of the options you have here. You can look for exact matches, you can look for partial matches, and you can look for very specific criteria. It's up to you. So take a look at your tables. Think about where you might want to do some contains and matches, and I'll see you next time.